Hey everybody, so in this video we want to talk about ways to get involved in study and discerning more about what it means to be a disciple. And so we've got some tools and some opportunities that are coming up where they're easy on-ramps for you to take that plunge and say, I want to grow with Christ, I want to know more, I want to meet other people, I want to continue to work on my own spirituality. And so here at Peace, we encourage everyone to do at least one thing. I mean, do them all if you can, that's great, but always do one thing as you continue to grow more and more in God's love. Here's an opportunity that's coming up, a series called Unafraid. It starts September 20th on Sunday, and this is Adam Hamilton's book, Unafraid, Living with Courage and Hope in Uncertain Times. And boy, I think that's going to be a timely message here in the midst of a pandemic. We are definitely in uncertain times. So the way that we're going to do it is you're going to hear a sermon on Sunday morning. You can come to our 8 o'clock parking lot worship here on site. You can come to our 10:30 live stream worship online. Hear that message. You can certainly order the book and read it for yourself if you would like. And then we have some small group opportunities. We'll send that out in the e-blast, which you just click on a link, sign up for your group, and they're going to meet online virtually. So if you need any technical support figuring out how to get on, we can certainly help you make that happen. But we're all going through those uncertain times. And so let's go through them together and recognize God is going through them with us as well. What other opportunities are there in the works?
Yeah, so we have a couple things that we've been doing here at Peace for the last few months. If you get our e-blast on Sunday mornings, we have a kind of a worship and faith formation focused e-blast. And on that e-blast, there's a number of different resources that we've been sharing every week.
Yep.
If you haven't taken a look at them, we'd encourage you to do that. One is something called Taking Faith Home, and that is a weekly insert. Normally it would be in your bulletin, but since we are not using paper bulletins, we have it available electronically. But that actually gives you, it follows the lectionary, it gives you Bible readings for every day of the week, and it gives some ideas for using faith in the home. And those are really easy. The link to those is always updated every Sunday, so you just click on that and you'll be able to get the particular bulletin, so to speak, digital bulletin for that week. We also have the Christ in Our Home devotionals here at the church, both in regular size and big print size.
Yep.
Those are completely free for people to use as part of their own devotional life. You may have your own devotionals that you're reading. We also have something called the Faith Five. And the Faith Five is an intentional practice of being in conversation with people. Oftentimes it's within your own home, but it could be something that you do with a friend or somebody even across the distance, virtually, where you share your highs and lows with each other, and then you read a passage of Scripture, which is where those Taking Faith Home inserts can be really helpful because it just gives you, hey, let's use that passage. And then you pray for each other's highs and lows, and then you bless one another. We've been doing this a lot with our families, with kids, and maybe in a future time we'll share some of the stories of how really impactful that has been to people who have engaged in that. But the link to the Faith Five is also on those Sunday morning e-blasts. We have a new Bible study series that we've been doing for the last couple of months. Pastor Jake and Pastor Paul Miller at St. Andrew Canyon Lake and I, the three of us, have been going through a series of videos called the Bible Project. And so we're calling our Bible study series Exploring the Bible Together. And the three of us will, we recorded these conversations where we get together and we just talk a little bit about each one of the episodes. Then we watch that episode, that video, and then we kind of kick around. Well, what'd you think? What do you get out of it? Well, what'd you hear? And so we actually have recorded those conversations between the three of us, and those conversations and the Bible Project videos are on our Peace YouTube page. And if you have not already, we would encourage you to find that and also subscribe to that so you can keep up with what we're putting out in terms of content on that YouTube page. On Tuesday evenings, we have a half an hour, really short Zoom Bible study with that kind of focus of those Bible Project videos, but just giving people an opportunity to interact and ask, hey, I was watching that video, or you made this comment. I'd like to know what you meant by that, or I'd like to learn more about that and dig a little deeper. So that's Tuesdays we have, and doing those. We have a Sunday morning Zoom Bible study with one of our Sunday school classes, adult classes, called the Seekers and Sponges class. And they do a Zoom Bible study now. That link is also available. That Sunday morning sort of e-blast really has a lot of really great resources. All of those things can be found in that Sunday e-blast. So those are some of the tangible things that we have that people can just immediately plug into, especially in terms of deepening encounter with Scripture.
Yep.
And part of that are things you can do on your own. Part of those are things you can do with family and friends, and then part of them are things you can do like this book study with a group of people in the congregation,
Right.
And really kind of go on that journey with everyone in the congregation together.
Well, and that's what's nice is that, if you're a people person, there's people person ways to get involved. If if you want to kind of do things on your own, there's devotional, there's ways to get involved. But I think there's a place for everybody to grow and to live into that mission of loving God, loving people, and serving the world. So, and maybe you have an idea or something that you're really good at and would like to share. Hey, give us a call. We'd love to continue to broadcast it and share it and to invite people into this deep and rich and loving relationship that we have with God and with each other. And so continue to grow. It's a great adventure.